everyone, my name is Cada and I'm here today to teach you a quick 15-minute dinner that incorporates all aspects of nutrition. We're going to make a pasta portobello, and we're going to incorporate different plant proteins into this pasta dish. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by heating our pan. And we want the pan hot for our saute of vegetables. So I'm going to start by adding a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, or regular olive oil. Does anyone know why we would use olive oil over a saturated fat like butter, bacon grease? Does anyone have any idea? Healthier? Okay, perfect. So it helps because it is a lower saturated fat with heart health. Next, what we're going to do is mince up some garlic. And I have a cool little culinary trick that I can show you guys. Garlic is actually better digested into your system if it is raw or lightly cooked. And when it's raw, it has a stronger taste. So you want to make sure the pieces are really small. So to get a fine dice, what we're going to do is use some kosher salt as an abrasive for our garlic. And you're just going to use the chef's knife and pull the salt along the garlic to make kind of a paste. So this is a good way for the garlic to be small so it's not too overwhelming, but still maintain all of the good nutritional qualities about garlic. And garlic, actually, studies have shown that those who eat garlic in their diet regularly have a decreased risk of cardiovascular disease by 10%. So it's just a little simple something that can add into pastas, into any kind of dish, really.
How long did it take you to master the time and do all that?
Practice with anything, but there are really great tools for those of you who aren't experienced in the kitchen, slack chops, different tools that are really great for cutting onions, garlic, stuff like that. So next what we're going to do is add some red onion. This is half red onion. I already went through and put horizontal, vertical slices. So this is just a way to quickly dice an onion. Again, you can use a slap chop or something like that if you're not confident with your knife skills.
Can you show me what a slap chop is?
After the demo, I'd be more than happy to show you.
Awesome, thank you.
We're going to add some red onion. So the thing that is different, red onion and garlic come from the same family, but since red onions are obviously red, they have a different phytochemical in them. Both onions and garlic contain sulfur qualities that are overall great for general cardiovascular health.
What are phytochemicals?
Phytochemicals, I'd be more than happy to give you more details about those after lecture. Can I get a volunteer? Lindsay? Yes. Lindsay is going to stir. We want to make sure the garlic doesn't get too brown, but we want to cook through those onions. Just like this? Just like that. Perfect. Okay, while Lindsay is doing that, we're going to add some of the rest of our vegetables. So I have some grape tomatoes. Grape tomatoes are really great. They have lycopene. Does anyone know what lycopene is? No? Okay, lycopene is a phytonutrient that is really great for cardiovascular health, and it also has been shown in studies to lower the risk of prostate cancer. So most of the lycopene lives in the outer skin, and it's more concentrated in smaller tomatoes, so a cherry tomato rather than a larger globe tomato. And the lycopene is more bioavailable, or more available for your digestion if it's been cooked a little bit. So it's kind of the opposite of the garlic. So you can use canned stewed tomatoes in this dish if you'd like as well, and that lycopene would be stronger. Okay, we're going to add chickpeas. Have any of you ever had chickpeas before? They're also called garbanzo beans.
Hummus?
Hummus, right. So these are just canned. You can get dried ones, soak them, and boil them yourself, but they're quick just when they come from the can. They're great because they have a good fiber and protein source.
Should I wash them, or can I just throw them on the can?
Yeah, I drain them after I get them out of the can and rinse them to get kind of that canned tinny flavor out of them so they taste more fresh. So the great thing about a plant protein, some of them are only an incomplete protein, but beans have some amino acids, whole grains have another amino acid, and by combining them together you make one complete protein, which you can get by eating meat. Okay, next what we're going to do is add our portobello mushroom. This is what portobello mushrooms look like in the store. store. I removed the gills. You can leave them. They have a stronger flavor. I'm just going to go through and roughly slice these. Mushrooms are really great. They have a lot of vitamins and minerals, particularly selenium, which is an antioxidant. Does anyone know what antioxidants do? I'm sure you have heard about them before.
They fight cancer.
Fight cancer. So that's exactly what they do. Sometimes when our body is breaking down oxygen, there's a small percentage that doesn't get broken down properly and can damage the cell. And so more than just damaging the cell, it damages the DNA. So whenever the cell replicates, it's kind of like a chain reaction of bad effects in the cell. So an antioxidant helps to stop that from happening. Okay, so we added our mushrooms. We are going to add some spinach. Spinach is a really good source of iron. It has 2 times more iron than any other leafy green. So when we cook, we want to try to incorporate all colors of the rainbow. And while doing that, we're getting all these different phytochemicals that I was talking about, all these different kind of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals. So to that, I have some basil, which an interesting thing about basil is it's actually an antibacterial agent on top of the basil. So by adding fresh basil to things like salads, you're lowering the risk of bacteria growth on that salad. Kind of a fun fact. So what I'm going to do is I've taken the leaves, I've washed them, you stack them on top of each other, and then you roll them like a little cigar. And then you make small slices. This is called a chiffonade. And this is just a nice fresh way to chop leafy herbs like that. You can also do it to spinach, but the spinach really wilts down great in the pan. Okay, what we're going to add now is our pasta. This is a whole grain pasta. So the whole grains, the proteins in the whole grains and the proteins in the beans create one complete protein. So that's why we can, instead of adding chicken or steak or something to this pasta, we'd still be getting all the nutrients we need. To that, I am going to add some toasted pine nuts. Pine nuts are a great source of a lot of different minerals, vitamin E, and they're a great thing that you can toss into any kind of salad or pasta dish for that little extra boost. Okay, that is looking good. I'm going to turn this down and then toss in this last bit of basil. All right, Lizzie, thank you so much. Round of applause to Lizzie. So because we added that the salt into the garlic, we don't need to add any additional salt. So that's something to keep in mind, is that when you're seasoning along the way, it's important not to over-season your dish. Okay, so we have our pasta with our complementary proteins of beans and tofu, phytochemicals from all the vegetables, and there is our pasta portobello. Does anyone have any questions?
So colorful.
All right. My name is Cada Fabian, and I'm here to show you a quick 15-minute dinner to incorporate a wide nutritional spectrum of awesome, delicious,